and welcome back to another episode of Thursday Cooking with Kevin. Before we get started on this week's recipe, I want to give a huge shout out to whoever it was who sent us this kitchen scale. Thank you very much. It's obviously a mystery. However, we probably could narrow it down to a few because it was sent to our home address and not to our P.O. box. And there's only a few select people that actually know our home address. But regardless, thank you very much for the gift. We do really appreciate that. And I look forward to putting it to use in future recipes. So thank you very much. So this week we are making peanut butter butterscotch marshmallow square recipe. And if you heard me say it, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about, because anybody with old-fashioned mums, this is a huge staple at Christmas time. With my mum made them. I'm not sure if Kelly's mum did or not, but mine did. We had them every year for Christmas. So the first thing we're going to do, we are going to line this 9x5 pan with parchment paper. Now this recipe does not make a lot. It just makes a very small batch, which is great for us because we're not huge dessert fans here. Okay, so that'll pop that down once we put in the mixture in there. So just going to do that there. So in our recipe, we have 3/4 cups of Hershey's Chippets Butterscotch chips, 3/4 cups of Hershey's Reese's Peanut Butter chips. Now I went out, bought all these ingredients thinking I didn't have all of them. Then I opened my freezer and discovered we had a bag of the peanut butter ones. Anyways, I should have known better to look in there, because that's where we keep our chocolate chips and everything in the freezer. We need 6 tablespoons of butter, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 cups of the rainbow marshmallows. First, we're gonna get our. So I'm just gonna melt these in the microwave. It does say here you can do a glass bowl in a pot over steam water. However you want to do it, it really doesn't matter. The only thing you got to be careful when you do it in the microwave that we actually don't burn it. So you got to put the heat a little bit lower and less times in intervals. So we are going to mix our chips and our butter together, and we're going to melt them all up. So we go 3/4 cups, and these are the butterscotch ones. Said 3/4 cups, and a couple more. And then that's the peanut butter ones. This is a very easy recipe, and obviously it makes it says 6 servings. So by the time we cut the squares up, so obviously the more you want, the more you add. Now we're not going to add in the marshmallows yet. What we're going to do is we're going to get all this in, melt it down, then we're going to add in the vanilla and then fold in the marshmallows. Okay, 6 tablespoons of butter. Now if you notice, it's a little dark out right now. Now I normally do my videos a little bit earlier in the evening, but I had to take butter out of the freezer to do this, so I had to wait for it to soften up. And we're just Sorry, Brenda, I know I'm probably bugging you when I'm tapping there. Bad habit. Always, bad habits. I always do. Okay. Should get about 3 out of what I had there. Hopefully this has defrosted enough. So we have been extremely lucky with our weather, but now this week we're starting to get into the colder temperatures with only high of 7 and 8 degrees during the day. It's been dropping down below 0 at night. And this morning was the first morning I went out and I had frost on the car. So winter is among us. That's close enough. That one. And one more. Okay, I don't know where that came. Well, I know where it came from. All right, that is our 6 tablespoons of butter. Put that over there. Okay, now I'm not going to bring you with me, but I'm just going to go over here to the microwave. So I have set my power on the microwave down to 5, and I'll do it at about 30-second intervals. We just want to make sure that that the chocolate, or not chocolate chips, but the butterscotch and the peanut butter chips don't scorch or burn, because then it doesn't taste very good if you do that. And of course, each time you do that in the microwave, you just take them out and you just kind of give them a little bit of a stir. And then we'll put it back in. I think this time I'm just going to let it go a little bit longer. And like I said, these are very easy treats to do. And then once we do that, add the vanilla and the marshmallow, put it in this tin, and then it goes into the fridge for about 1 to 2 hours to firm up. And you cut them up into 6 equal squares. That's peanut butter ones. Those are yummy. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll stop you there, and when this is fully ready for me to add the other things in, I'll bring you back. Okay, it is, it's done. Now we're going to add in our tablespoon of vanilla. Oh, and I love this vanilla. It's got such a nice flavor. This is natural vanilla from Mexico. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. Oop, don't want that much. Just want to add just a little bit more. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to mix that in. And we're going to fold in our marshmallows. Get them all covered up. Now, and we're just gonna flatten that out. Squish it down. And we're going to make sure we get all this. Oops. Alright, Kelly's making a mess again. Alright, there we go. Just like that, we're going to put these in for an hour to 2 hours till it firms up. When we're ready to taste test, I'll bring you back. Alright, squares are done. Ooh.
Num.
Yes, num. Try it.
It's awful big square though. Like seriously, we could have had like a half of one.
Well, yeah. Funny because in the picture they look smaller, but I did them in a 9x5 pan. They're delicious.
Yeah, I'm not going to eat that whole square. Look at that
about
thing.
here.
Look at that thing.
All right. Anyways, I know this was a short video, but we just wanted to do obviously something different, something Kelly pulled off the internet, something nostalgic because I remember having these at Christmas. My mom used to make them all the time. So thank you very much for joining me again this week. And as I always end it, I don't know what I'm going to make next week, but I'm sure Kelly will tell me. See you next week.